My people, big up on yourself. What I say, what go on, how things. Hope all is well, hope all is blessed. Well, my people, the little topic we are going to touch now is well overdue. And what I'm going to talk about is something that has been floating on social media from the other day. I think I'm maybe the only person who haven't yet said anything pertaining to the matter. There's two specific matter as well. And one is the majahype matter. And the other one is the jahcure matter. Before I go any further, let me say, I think majahype matter is even worse than jahcure matter. But anyway, when we reach us up, we reach us up. Now, I've been watching the videos of majahype and his missus from the other day, and I've been watching from one video to the other, and I try to pick sense out of nonsense, and But it was when one of my subscribers, and also a very good friend of mine, sent me the video with the lady. Because ballasting be, not discriminately woman still. Of this lady into the public bathroom. Because nobody can tell me, say, I'm a public bathroom that, right? And she and the man in question were doing what they were doing. But before I reached the song, I saw the video with this lady, and she was speaking about the type of abuse that she been undergoing over a period of time by majahype, which majahype come out and declare himself and say, nothing no go so. No, the next thing we need to know is that every story have three sides. Yeah? Female side, feel side, and the true side. I now say it happen. I now say it not happen. That's my disclaimer. I'm just basically talking about things which I observe still. And the one wrong, well, I said the one wrong move still, but I don't know, say me always a different woman, I don't know that. So my thing, that's my thing, the woman. Because if you look at my subscription list, majority of my subscribers are women. If you look at my comment list, majority of my comments are women. So you can really and truly say, woman, that's my thing there. Yeah, so I'm not quick to attack woman and jump down for woman because I feel me thing that, right? But looking at the video with this lady in the bathroom and comparing it with the type of thing she was saying, it would make one feels like she is a very innocent person in all what is happening. And it would make one feel like she's a decent woman that's not been treated good. In this case, I would say that's not the case. Can I ask you something now? Which decent woman, yeah, woman of dignity, woman of pride, woman of respect, yeah, I go in a one public toilet with one man to make him saka her, yeah, and do all kind of sitting in a bathroom. Which decent woman I go do that? Hit the like or the dislike button for me, please. Which decent woman is going to do that in one public toilet? You do that and then you come back and style yourself as you are Miss Queen of the universe then. And you is innocent and you never have done anything wrong and whatever. Yeah? And looking at the thing again, I said to myself, A which decent woman I go in a one public toilet with a man, you go create the business and allow the man to be videoing her at the same time. Me look on the thing and me draw it up and me say, boy, this look like some selling business are going on so. Because when you look on it, both of them, you have to say partially have them close on. So it was like a quick thing, rush thing, like it's a $20 thing. And Elijah said, boy, nobody take off your clothes, because $20, but you take off your trousers, it's a $20 done, you know. And my man, I just make here, so drop your pants, and she just drop for her pants down to the knee type of thing, and quick time, get it over with and done, because $20 no last very long. That is what I'm saying. Now, this lady, if she was a respectable lady, as how she speak and thing, still, I'm just saying, yeah, I'm just analyze. And I think a lot of people analyze the thing as well. If she was a decent lady, most likely, what happened? The man no live nowhere. The man couldn't carry her, go a film place. That's a number one. Number two, if she was a decent lady where the man respect in a certain way, there's a thing called hotel as well. You don't have to get one expensive one, because you just have to deal with a thing. You get one cheap one, like, I don't know what they run, because I'm not going to them. But you get a cheap one, where you just have to use for your time then. It's more convenient, it's more private then. You understand what I mean, some people? That's a number one, number two. Number three, it does go for sure, say, it's a cut and go through thing, and the man to rate and respect her neither. Because, you see, say, the man have to go there and I use in plastic bag. I'm not saying people have to use in plastic bag, I don't know who have what. And you understand what I said, though? Anything can happen. But in the back of my eye, most cases when you see a man using something there without a doubt, there is no trust. You not trust whoever you are dealing with. And if me not trust somebody, me not even too want to deal with them. You know, people say, yeah, but things out there you can't to see. You can't look for somebody if they know have this and that and all of that. Yeah, I know all of that as well. But those are the things that we kind of look on in the video as well. Now, on top of that now, me here say, the lady, because that's what I have to address her, the lady and her friend, they set up this GoFund thing. You know, GoFund is the people put money. I don't know what they want the money to go fund. We don't know what they want for fund. But me, I was thinking that maybe she was thinking of getting the money, maybe to invest in some smaller plastic bag, or maybe to give the man some of the money to go do an enlargement on the rod. Because when I look on the video and the man put on the plastic bag, there was a lot of space in the plastic bag could have hold one next one. You know what I'm talking about? There was a lot of space in there could have hold one next one. So either in go a shop and buy the wrong size and it's too big for him, or, you know, as them would have say, I know big or something big, and the man something small. You understand? So maybe him need an enlargement. To me, it was like me don't know, but I'm just saying that it looked like it's a give me a money type of thing and take one little piece. Because before the man even put the rod, which party figure, she start on one piece of something, and I do hair, and I do head, and I fling herself, and I go on, and I go on, and nothing no start yet. Nothing no start yet. And she have fling herself, and my little man that him back there, same way, before him even enter into the promised land. He start with him nice and in funny sound, and yeah, oh, blah, blah, fewer. For what? And also the thing go. And so, no go so. Not a thing no go so. Them the noise and sound come in when things start to get warm up and things start to get heated and things start to get hot. Not before you even enter into the promised land, you start to make noise and start to go on with your antics. And me notice that before him even enter at one time, the woman make a scream out sound like say she get damaged. Yeah. But that little thing they can't damage her. But me know what now. Through the bag was so big. It don't have this smoothness to go through the door. So it a go through the door with a whole heap of fold up plastic pan it. Obviously, them place are kind of tender-ish. So yeah, maybe that's what was affecting her. Me analyze her unless something wrong with her, something. Yeah. Something wrong with her, something, so as something touch, something, maybe something sore, and you know, so you know when something sore and the least you could think touch you, you know what I mean? Me just speculate and me just analyze based on what I see. I is not no judge, I is not no lawyer. Me just an analyzer. And me just analyze things. Yeah? But at the same time, I'm not gonna say who is wrong from who is right. Me no have nothing to do with this. And them fi know who wrong and them fi know who right. In that. But all me I say, man must not put them hands on women. Nah, not do it. And likewise, woman no fi put their hand on man neither. You understand? Saying that me get a few boxes on my face in the past still from previous relationships, which we wanna call it abuse. I would never say that's abuse, but you know, when I was a bit younger, I was a bit handsome and I was a very lovable person. So that used to cause a lot of things to happen. You know, you're young and you're inexperienced and you take this relationship thing serious and you have one girlfriend and then you have one next one around the so again and then you talk to one next one and then people get hurt and people feel upset and sometimes when the arguments start, women have no control over themselves and then start flinging to licking on your face because that's the way them have to get the anger out of them. Which me never retaliate because I know say I was at fault and people hurted and if that's what them have to do to make themselves feel better. Me take 2 slap and 2 punch and pretend like say hot and pretend and you know what I mean? Make them feel better. Because that's the only thing we could have done to make them feel better. Because saying sorry, then now I'm going to feel better. When they fling on 2 lick on you and so, then that's a different thing. But the thought of having a woman and me as a man and the least little thing a beat up and me don't know how that work. Me don't know how that go. Put it this way, that could have never ever happened to me. Me know that for a fact. No woman can't get up and come put their hand on me and said them a beat and build because me never cook no dinner and me never do the washing and me never do the laundry and me never do the floor and me never do this and me never do that and she go say she come beat me unless she know have the 2 hands where she have upon her unless she now want them again. When then something you see, put it this way, certain things happen to certain people. That is my thing. Yeah. I'm not saying it don't happen, but you know what I'm saying? But as I said, I'm not going to say who's wrong and who's right. And the next thing, based on information out there that I've heard, this lady was meant to be a ex-cop or ex-police. Now, especially in a place like America, where them American women then ram for press the button. This is the thing a man do them. Them go in them purse and then come out with them thing. Or in them where they carry it and come out with them thing and press. And for she as a ex-police, then she, if you have a man really a bata or then way there. Me no see that go happen so easy to a woman, and any woman that go take that. The number one, woman get training as police or to defend themselves. So a boy can't do try that with an ex-police or an ex-soldier woman. When people say, well, when it comes to relationship, people don't mix relationship with your job. It's a different thing. You can't do this and you can't do that because nothing no go so. Not a thing no go so. So if the guy was abusing her and beat her up and batter her, as she said, maybe he would have there in a one different place long time. Would have read about him or he would have forget about as well. And then people said video and say bruise man, and maybe the bruise them were upon her and it's not from no batteration where she was getting from the man, but maybe at the bruise them from when she are going to the toilet them and the places them when she are going to do her sitting them back at the wall. And cause if you are going to the toilet, go do them something there, most likely you will go back at the wall, go do it too. You will do it on the tree trunk, you will do it in the curb and channel, you will do it in the alleyway, you will do it in the car, on the back seat or the front seat or in the car trunk or on top of the car, bonnet or somewhere. If you are going to one toilet, go do it. You will do it anywhere. So all of them batter and something there, maybe I buy leaning up on the tree or lean up on the wall and lean up a certain place and twist up and lay down on some stone and all kind of something cause them bruise there. It happen. And obviously, yes, it can be shown and it will look like somebody lick somebody with and wishing a while, no go so. Because I get if you understand, say, nobody lie like police, you know. When they're ready to tell lie, the amount of lie police tell on people, or dead people and tell lie on. Dead people. Yep. Because when police do something to somebody and the somebody gone to the other land, nobody know the deficit what happen, police will put all kind of things upon them and say at them did attack them. That's why them knock them out. Which in a while, a lie. Them a tell. But nobody know the deficit and say, no go so. So, over the years of this lady being a police officer, she know how to tell the lie them. And she know what to do and forget with them. But at the same time, I'm not saying who is wrong from who is right. Me I talk about what me say, I go round. And what I hear, I go round. And as me say, me no support man, we put their hand on woman. Unless you do it in a loving fashion, in a loving way. You go rub them down and caress them and massage them and all these kind of things. That's the way you put your hand on a woman. But if you go double up them here and do the Mike Tyson thing and all that kind of thing there, me no support that. No time, no way, no second, no minute, no hour, no day, no week, no month, no year. We no support it. Because we have a lot of females in my family as well, including sisters and mother, aunties, cousins. We not even mention daughters. And if a man want me and if he fall out, make me hear say, you put your hand upon my daughter. Which me hear say that might have happened, but that's still hanging in the air because no man is supposed to lick my daughter and get away with it. Nah, sir, you mad? Me not lick nobody pitney. Me not do that. So if me not put me hand on nobody pitney, nobody know if put their hand on my pitney neither. Me never get them and bring them come here to use as no beaten stick. For nobody. Because not even me. Out of all of my kids that I have, the mother them always say, me poorly pitney them. Because me a one papa, me no lick pitney. Me talk to them. But when me talk to them, they know exactly what I mean. No matter how far them there from me short, then name and then see me, and think them a do, then drop it. Then tap it, then done. Do what them a do. That's all me say. But me no Me not put me hand on pitney for discipline them and say, no star, neither boy nor girl, me not do that. Because I wasn't brought up that way neither. And me turn out good. So you just go for sure say, and I will put butter ration and something make a child come out to be someone good. I'm not saying me come out the best, but me come out good because me now do certain things where look like me never get no brought up see. Me get good brought up see, so me come up with some principle which me still maintain until this day, and at my age now, then the principle can never come out of me again. Right. So that is my little piece pertaining to the majahype thing and when me see how I go on. Yeah. So let me hear on the thoughts and let me hear on the views and everything. Now, I'm going to do a quick piece about thing there. What do you name? You want to say man a Rasta there, man? Jahcure. Yeah. Well, from everybody has said Jahcure this and Jahcure that and Jahcure blah. I'm going to give the man a break now. Give the man a break. First thing first, one video I see Jahcure one time with the dub plate business and something, and Jahcure tell all of the selector them figure SUCKER them mummer. Yeah? And tell them for them mummer, and him and none of them are no friend. And in the video, me hear him say personally, but one of the videos say, if he need tell nobody say him a Rasta. So the man put out in disclaimer and declare himself. The man, for a long time, the man say, oh, he never tell nobody say him a Rasta. So nobody gonna put and mix up the man with and say Rasta do this and Rasta do that. The man they don't say man a Rasta already. That's a number one. Number two, in everything we do go on, the only thing when me say when we hear upon the video with Jahcure is when he must say about the threatening part about the broke up, saying we broke up. That if he never do that, he would have gone scotch free. If he never put in the broke up part, the threatening part in here, he would have gone scotch free. Because look here, if Jahcure did go beg one woman, the woman would come out and go scared and say, oh, Jahcure beg this, that, blah, blah, blah. No people say, then Jahcure rich, he couldn't give the woman the money. You understand me? I said, oh. If he got trusty, you hear people go and say, Jahcure rich. How if you got trust that thing for a woman? You know, could have go buy it, because he have money, could have go buy it. Now, the man decides to go buy it, and people steal a cut. What the man fi do? What the man fi do? You know, tell me what the man fi do. Because obviously the man cannot get it, because sometimes some people think superstar and say girl a fling themselves upon it. Yes, girl will fling themselves upon them, but what kind of girl? What kind of girl can? No, because you're a big superstar, no feel say a decent woman I go see you and say you was super, and in a go so. In a go so, a decent woman now look upon you and them now think of dying with you because of what you have. No, I know so you go. A decent woman are there with you because of your character and what them see the type of thing you portray and how you come across to them and how you believe. So that's why a broke man will end up with a rich multi-millionaire woman. Because she don't want money from him. What she want from him, she can't see it in him. You understand what I said though? And when you don't pan the man, but buy. If you don't have sellers, you don't go have no buyers. You understand? And when you make it bad for the people them out there we are selling now, the vendors them out there, who is making it bad for them because now cut down the people and sale, especially in a big Christmas, you know. The people them need to buy the Christmas dinner. The people they need to go do them shopping for themselves and them pitney and do them hair and all kind of bashment something. The people they have them bills to pay, light bill, water rate, everything. The people have them pitney for sending to school and all these kind of things. Yeah? And that's the people them living. That's their way of life. That's how they make their money. You know what I'm saying? Then figure look at job. At them job. It's their job. That's what they do. I will then qualify if you do. I feel them job that. So if you don't have sellers, you won't have buyers. Yeah? So don't stop bashing man about the man a buy, the man a buy. Better have someone who need to buy too. It better if someone who need to go buy. You understand? Nothing wrong with buying, but it depends on where you are buying and who you are buying from. That is the thing, because you see what now, the man in the New Kingston, he go buy, But he look like him buy from the wrong vendor, and it will make him end up down at the big yard. So that's the thing you need to do. Be careful who you buy from. You understand? And jahcure have enough money, can buy as much of them. Jahcure money long, you can spread out the money them, and you can walk on the money them from Jamaica or straight America. That's how long the man money is. You know, so the man do? The man a buy, the man went first class, international, the man go buy. The man a buy no local nothing. Don't hear. The man send for the sitting them from foreign. Because the man money big. And you know, local thing. But the only thing where you do, jahcure, what you should do, in the future, when you buy them thing, you know, just jump in it. You have to take your time, you know, make the people and calm down and relax, you know what I mean? Treat them, get them out, little shopping, make them feel nice. Be like a gentleman, yeah? Get them out, go shopping, get them for your lunch or a dinner, few glasses of wine, prime them up, type of thing, and put them in the mood. Not just as them land off of the plane to bomb, you say, yeah, I want this now, or else I'm not forgetting my money. You know, work them way the rasta. And so you go, you know, work them way there. That's the only thing me see what go on with the jahcure situation. The man telling us that he's a rasta. That done with. Yeah? The man entitled to buy when you want to buy. Because sometimes better you buy something more than get something free. Because sometimes you get something free and nothing good you get. Because most time people give you something free, it's not good. It is not good. Yeah? When you buy, then you can walk on and you can look and you can pick and choose which one you want because your money tall up and your money long, so you can afford that one there, other one there, other one there. But when people are you sitting, sometimes it's not good. All sitting you get, or sitting with mash up, or sitting with done, or sitting with one repair, or sitting with one fix, I see something, yeah, or something where nobody no want you will get. And as a celebrity, it's not a good look for people to be giving you things you don't want and you have the money, you can afford it. Anyway, my people, that video is long, but I think I've said enough. And that's it basically. I mean, I'm not more to say about the whole thing. But let me know what you think based on the comment section. Some people feel to click the like button. Some people feel to press the notification. Some people feel to leave a comment. Some people must be afraid of me. I don't know what it is, but I want to know. But as I say, in the meantime, between time, people, God bless. Don't stress over pace. Remember, I know one love, enough love. Anything we do, we could do it go to the best of our ability. And my people, remember this, we have to wise up, to rise up. See me, people? And remember this as well, we also have to educate, to elevate. And for those of you who haven't subscribed as yet, please don't wait, participate, press that button to come through the analyst gate. I'm out.